Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Head85. Welcome to WCW A New Era. This is episode 18, I believe we're at by now. Into the month of April we go. So yeah, after last month's exodus of contracts, time for a new wave in WCW. Done a bit of tweaking. Let's hope it doesn't break the game. What's happening here on Raw? Bubba Ray over The Undertaker. That would be a good match. The Rock and Benoit beats Kane and Austin. And look at that, Carino making his WWE debut, beats Kevin Nash. I guess they hired Kevin Nash to be their jobber. Kind of makes sense, because he's pushing towards the end of his career on the game. No biggie there. Alright, here we go. So from Arkansas. So we open up with the NWO beat up Paul London and Mike Jannetty to send a message to Shawn Michaels. 85%. Blue Demon Jr. teams with Dr. Wagner Jr. to beat the Psycho Ward. I just picked him up off free agency, to be honest. Thought I'd give him a bit of a mini run on the roster. 4.5 star, not a bad start. Chuck Palumbo beats Chavo Guerrero, 3-star match, 75%. Billy Kidman beats Bryan Danielson, that's a good match, 4-star, 81%. The Evolution reintroduces us to David Flair. He's been training for over a year in OVW. And I tell Shane Helms that he is gonna regret his decision. I'm gonna wish he accepted their offer. I got a 100. And Flair starts off with a victory. Flair, Harrison, Storm beat Hennig, Windham and Rotunda, thanks to some shenanigans from Ric Flair and Triple H at ringside. Only a 2.5 star match though. Ouch. So the Triad, they beat Nakarodoi and the Dragon Kid in a 5-star match, 84%. However, following the match, Rise of the Dragons, after beating the Triad, Mr. Onita grabs the mic. He is sick and tired of Japanese wrestlers being treated with disrespect around here. Tonight, the Young Dragons are reborn. So we've got Dragon Kid. Mr. Onita is going to be manager / wrestler. Jimmy Yang, Nakoti Doi, Ultimate Dragon, Yoshihiro Tajiri making his debut, and Juicen Liger, who has just turned heel. And that got me a good old 87%, so not bad. Red Mysterio beat Lynn and Storm in a 5-star match, 85%. Edge and Christian defeat from My Developmental, Bob Sapp and Reno, 3.5 star, 82%. A classic, entertaining insult trading between Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles. They are stating their case of who's going to walk away the world champ, 92%. Mike Awesome beats Justin Incredible, 4-star, 87%. Sean O'Haire defeats Brian Clark, 4-star match, 96%. This was a no DQ match and set to chaotic, hence the high rating. But that's 96 is a massive rating. After the match, Eric Bischoff informs Sean O'Haire he'll defend the TV title at the Big Bang against Eddie Guerrero. The Stinger is back in the ring. He defeats Lance Storm. He also changed his gimmick back to the mysterious version of Sting, 89%. Sting calls out Vampiro. The Fallen appear on the Titantron. Father James Mitchell informs Sting if he wants to face a Vampiro, he has to beat Abyss first. 92%. Regal beats Booker T, 91%. Main event, Triple H beats Chris Jericho in a 4.5 star match, 98%. We're finishing this Thunder on an angle. Shawn Michaels calls out Bret Hart. He wants to end this. Bret smirks and says he's just got it started and there are plenty of sunny days left. He then brings out the newest member of the NWO, Tammy Sytch, who was also known as Sunny in WWF, and I got a 100. So I ended it Thunder on a high, on an angle, and got a 94. It's the first time I think I've probably ended the show on an angle. Normally I try and end it on a match, to be honest. Succeeded in my promise to Brian Clark. He asked for a title shot. It made sense, to be honest. TV title. I didn't say what title, Oh, hello. Dave Batista. Let's have a look-see. So obviously this is not the same Batista we're used to. Only 56, but he is very healthy, conditioned. I'm gonna... You know what, I'll pick him up. I feel like he should go in developmental though. Have a little fight over Batista. Not exactly wanting a lot, so we've poached Dave Batista. Excellent. He'll be joining us in May. OVW gone for Danny Doring. I think Danny Doring is one half of the ECW Tag Champs still. Like always, ECW don't seem to change their champions much for some reason. And he signs with OVW. I mean, there's a UK promotion. Nothing really stands out. Chris Hero there. Stacey Carter's contract's up, so I have actually been slowly acquiring a female division. They've just all been sat in my developmental at the moment, so eventually we'll have a women's wrestling division. But when is the question? The Rock beats Kevin Nash. I want to just double check my development. There we go. So they have a show every Friday. So yeah, they had no female matches on the show. But hey, it's early days. Mike Chioda. Danny Doring starting off on a win in OVW. We've got some news. Christian Cage thinks he should get a better push. Where is Christian on the card? He's upper mid carder, so he wants to be a main eventer. Well, let's do it straight away and see what happens. I'm sure Lance Storm also asked for a push. Mid carder, meh. Let's see what happens. Ah, they love you. You do what they ask, they love you. Okay, from California. Go home show, pay-per-view show. Eric Bischoff books HBK, Mike Jannetty and Paul London versus the NWO at the pay-per-view in a 6-man tag, that'll be. Justin Credible beats Doug Williams, 4 stars. Palumbo beats Buff Bagwell, 2-star match, 77%. Shane Helms beats David Flair. This got 3 stars, 70%. Final match. Helms is attacked, but Edge and Christian come and make the save. 83%. Shawn Michaels and Mike Jannetty team up for the first time in years, and they beat Jeff Jarrett and Fatu. 86%. Young Dragons cut a promo, brag about their actions last week. They announced at the pay-per-view they'll show the Triad why you shouldn't underestimate them. 89%, that's a very good rating. So this is quite encouraging because I'll push this team a bit more. Liger, Ultimo and Tajiri beat Juventud, Super Crazy and Psychosis. 4-star match, 79%. Booker T beats Chavo Guerrero, 3-star, 83%. Eddie Guerrero picks up a good win over Mike Awesome, 5-star match, 87%. Following the match, Sean O'Hare's had enough of Eddie and tries to get in some cheap shots of his own, but Eddie escapes through the crowd. 94%. Triad have a tag match. They beat the Psycho Ward. Bam Bam Bigelow picks up the win for the team. 4-star, 84%. Vampiro and Abyss win a tag match against no gimmicks needed. Abyss picking up the win. 4.5-star, 90%. That's pretty good. Following the match, we have a massive hype video for Sting, highlighting his career. I got 100%. Regal, I wish I asked them to steal the show here because they both have very good stats. Gave me a 5-star match, 99% against Dr. Wagner Jr. Chris Jericho gave me a 4.5-star, 90% against Lance Storm when he picked up the win. Main event time. Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy beat AJ and Scott Hall. 5-star match, 100%. Protecting AJ. Clearly, I don't want him to job too much. Following the match, 3-way brawl. You know, standard. Oh my god, who's going to win at the pay-per-view? 94 for Thunder. Let's see what we got in the news. Nothing I can see. Summary of Thunder. So up next will be The Big Bang. The pay-per-view that never happened. In real life, obviously. No big news. Taker beat Kane. Good main event. I'm not really understanding the booking of WWF, but what can I say? Mine's not as brilliant either. ECW, Kid Cash and Sandman beat Doring and Roadkill. My development actually gave the Briscoe brothers the tag titles. They're finally doing something with the belts on that. Good choice. The Briscoes, they'll do good. Okay, so who's that? Brian Hebner. So there's a lot of the referees are coming up. My developmental had pay-per-view and Claudio Castagnoli won the world title. Cesaro. Good choice. Good choice. Pay-per-view time. From Kansas. So we open with a classic Big Bang intro video. All your stars, give them a little overness boost, 100. Flair beats Bagwell, 2-star, 68%. So in real life, 2 stars probably what WCW were doing anyway. Awesome. Noble and Candido beat Lance Storm, Just Incredible and Jerry Lynn. 4-star, 81%. Mysterio and Amazing Red lose to a thrown together team of Charlie Haas and Regal, but I'm debating whether to make this a proper team. So 5-star. I mean the stats don't lie, as they say. 92%. Jericho beats Brian Clark, 3.5 star, 86%. Young Dragons promise to make a statement, show the world they're not a joke. That's 90%. So the first match of them, Doi, Dragon Kid, Jimmy Yang and Tajiri defeat Psychosis, Super Crazy, Juventud and Blue Demon Jr. Tajiri scored the win, 4.5 star. And then an upset. Some might call it an upset. They didn't complain, but the Triad are beaten by Mr. Noti, Jason Liger and Ultimo Dragon. All got a big overness push for that. 4 star, 85%. Hype for the HBK Rockers versus NWO. And I've given the NWO the win here. It was Fatu, Steiner and Hall. Beat Jannetty, London and Michaels. 4 star, 85%. The Evolution cut a promo. Cut a promo on, sorry. Christian, Edge and Helms cut a promo on Flair's, AMW and Triple H, saying tonight is going to be their night. And it starts off strong. Edge and Christian become the WCW Tag Team Champions. It made sense. 4 star match, 83%. Hype for the TV title. Eddie Guerrero becomes your new television champion. 4.5 star, 95%. Hype for Sting versus Abyss. Stinger gets the win, 4.5 star, 98%. Upset City here. Shane Helms defeats Triple H, 4 star, 89%. Believe it or not, Triple H didn't complain. So, yeah, that's pretty decent. Hype for your main event, 100%. And your new WCW World Champion, AJ Styles. The match went 24 minutes, so fatigue-wise, they all did pretty good. AJ was pushed hard in this match, gave a 5-star match, 100%. Final match, the NWO celebrate with AJ, lift him in the air, onto the Hall and Fatu's shoulders as he's handed the WCW World Title. Big Bang, 3 title changes, 94%. ECW also had their pay-per-view. RVD went double duty against Mikey Whipwreck for some reason. So let's have a look. Look at that. AJ Styles, first belt, world champ. 97 overness now in. He is the man in WCW. Edge won half of the tag champs. Eddie Guerrero has a TV title now. Liger is my cruiserweight champ. And HBK is the US champion. And there's Christian. So yeah, still buzzing for that pay-per-view. Pretty good. Oh my god. CM Punk defects to WWF and becomes the world champion. In probably his first match back. Wow. Well, if that's not making a statement, I don't know what is. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And let's have a quick look. Wagner wants to work with Regal. Well, you did put on a blinder, so I'm happy to have a rematch there. So yeah, not too bad at the moment. Okay, let's carry on. Right, from Maine, Kurt Angle wants his rematch for the WCW World Title, and he wants it tonight. This got a 91. Amazing Red and Rey Mysterio versus the Mexicals versus the Impact Players. Lance Storm and Just Incredible win this one, 5-star match, 86%. TV US title, sorry. Michaels beats Regal, 5-star match, 98%. Final match, the NWO give Michaels a beatdown and they powerbomb him through the announce table. Triple H isn't happy. He's flipping out backstage. He can't believe not only did he lose at the pay-per-view, but AMW lost the tag titles. Tonight, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. He's got a team with David Flair for a tag title shot. 99%. Young Dragons cut a promo. They are stronger together. However, even if it's one-on-one, they'll still have their number. So they're basically saying they can beat the Triad on their own. However, DDP and Bam Bam have other opinions about that. They beat Naruki Doi and Ultimo Dragon, 4-star match. Jeff Hardy beats Billy Kidman, 4-star match, 93. Canyon beats Tajiri, 3-star match, 79%. Vampiro beats Booker T, only in a 2-star match, 84%. Final match, Sting appears, the lights flicker, and the two have to be held apart by road agents and the referees, 99%. Eddie defends the TV title, retains it against Juventud, 5-star, 90%. Edge and Christian beat Triple H and David Flair, that well-known tag team, 91%, 4-star match. Main event, again went 25 minutes. AJ Styles successfully beats Kurt Angle, retains the WCW title. Following the match, Brett hands AJ the title. He puts one foot on Angle's chest and raises the belt in the air. 86. Wow, 97 for this Thunder. Probably one of my best ones of the year, maybe ever. Promised the Regal, succeeded. He wanted a title shot. Sean Waltman's left WWE, whatever you want to call it. He's now working for me. Shamrock beats CM Punk. So the first week Shamrock wins the title. The next week he loses it. So there you go, Sean Waltman. Now at me. To be honest, I haven't pre-booked him in the next show, so he'll have to wait an extra week before he debuts. One man gang. Didn't know he was still going. Dreamer beats Scotty Anton in ECW. And NWA Wildside just have a mental card. Nothing really catches my eye there. Not even any like random people joining the world. So we've got to address all these contracts soon. So I'll be doing that after the next show. Otherwise I'm going to be in big trouble. Matt Hardy, he's now left WWF. Austin beats Kane on Raw. So I now have Sean Waltman and Matt Hardy. I knew you'd come. Cool. Right, Thunder from New Hampshire. So, because we've got some storylines finishing, I thought I'd just finish it off tonight. Sting, Vampiro, the match is going to be the headliner. Kidman and Ken Anderson from NWA Wildside defeat London and Jannetty. 4.5 stars, 79%. Shawn Michaels beats Crowbar in a 5-star match, believe it or not. After the match, he cuts a promo on the NWO saying he's still standing and dares Bret Hart to bring his worst. 100. Jimmy Noble beats Chavo Guerrero, 4-star match. Sean O'Haire beats Just Incredible, only in a 2.5-star match, 78%. The Evolution have an argument. AMW take the mick out of Triple H, but he reminds them that they were nothing before him and Flair took him under the wing, and they need to get back on the same page. Dr. Wagner beats Bryan Danielson, 4-star match, 82%. Hennig and Wyndham beat Regal and Haas, a bit of an upset because Henning's not really had a winning streak for a long time. 4.5 star, 85%. Evolution beat down Edge and Christian. Lay the boots in on the champ, 80%. Abyss, big win, beats Mike Awesome. 3.5 star, 84%. NWO, Steiner, Hall, Jarrett, Fatu beat Palumbo, Demon, Buff and Hoovy. 3.5 star, 90%. A brawl breaks out between the Young Dragons and the Triad. Weapons are involved. The Triad getting the upper hand for once. Booker T gets beat by Lance Storm, 4-star match, 85%. Jericho beats Candido, 3.5 star, 85%. TV title, Eddie beats Shane Helms thanks to some interference by Ric Flair. This was a 5-star steal the show match, so pretty decent. AJ makes an over-the-top entrance. He then cuts a promo, and then he's attacked by Jeff Hardy. Jeff hits him with a twist of fate, picks up the WCW title, and stares into it as the camera fades. Main event time, in a steel cage, had a major spot. Vampiro defeats Sting. Gave Vamps the win to see if I can make him a credible threat. 93, not too bad. Cool. Right, so what I'll do is we'll go a couple of days, do some of these contract renewals, and then see what my roster's left like. Val Venus leaves WWE. Goldberg over Shamrock. Don't even know if he's any good. It's not brilliant. Not bad, but not brilliant. Huh. Homicide. ECW. My developmental Mark Jinrak getting the nod for some reason. And Homicide signs on a written deal, so that means he's left. Just Incredible wants a title shot. Sure, title shot ones are easy because they don't have to win, obviously, and it doesn't have to be against anyone major. It can just be a TV title shot, tag title shot. WWF held Backlash. Nash beat Punk. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks there. Austin beats Carino. No titles on the line. That's what I mean. Random booking. They'll probably have belts on the line on Raw or not. Carino beats Shane McMahon. Tell you what, they love pushing the guys that I've built up, I guess. Right. Time to finish our end of month. Let's see what we got. Come on. So, Psychosis is gone. Super Crazy's gone. I let their contracts expire. Trent Acid's left Wildside. Alright, time to do so. We'll have a quick look at the old merch. It's always the same though. Steiner, Angle, Jeff Hardy's going up the ranks. AJ's not even in the top merch sellers. It's making some money. Where was I going to look? Rankings. Edge. Kidman's having a good run again. AJ's up there. Alright, Jim Ross. To be honest, Ah, okay, he stayed. This is where it's going to get difficult. Let's go for the smaller guys first. Bam Bam. I'm not really too fussed about you, to be honest, but... So Bam Bam can go. Sting. This is a big one. Kind of have to keep him, really. He's my my franchise, I suppose. That's the last one, and they can go. No, yeah, Sting's gone. Bye bye, Sting. Ouch. Who's next? The two main ones next are... Oh man, I've got loads next. Alright, let's do Triple H. Triple H. I kind of want to keep him. Oh, cool. Triple H is staying. Kurt Angle, again. Wouldn't mind just keeping him. So I'm interested in what gimmicks I have, I guess. So Kurt Angle staying. Sean O'Hare. Badass. No. I'm fighting for O'Hare. I built him up. A lot of money now. So that's O'Hare staying. Don't care about Hoovy. Yeah, keep her. Can't even remember what her gimmick is. Scott Hall. No, I've lost Stinger. I'm not losing Hall. Just does get a pain doing the same thing over and over again. Come on, man. It's on a lot of cash. Scott Hall stays. My referee. He's doing okay, so why not keep him for a bit longer? Wow, I'm just seeing who else is coming up. We've got DDP, Hoovy. DDP's a big one. I'm going to give him a year. Pretty sure he's a face at the moment. Just come on, here we go. Yeah, DDP stays. I was kind of happy about that one. Lance Storm. Don't know why he keeps wanting to be higher than he actually is. Yep, tied Lance Storm down. And the last one, Chris Jericho. Oh, and Eddie Guerrero. Man, I really need to sort my contracts out with some of these guys. What we'll do is we'll leave Guerrero and Eddie for next month. And we'll call it a day there. So Bigelow's gone, which affects my triad feud. Sting's gone. That's a big one. Well, on that note, thanks for tuning in and take care, everybody.